Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Hey, Jay.
an inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Mississippi State Penitentiary.
This the one I wrote for my two friends that ended up getting executed here. It's time to die. Tonight there are tears in heaven and sadness in God's own eyes. You are getting ready to kill another of his sons with a sorry reason as to why. You force us all to live as family, just hidden away all neatly inside. And when we learn to love and care for each other, you say it's time to die.
55 countries still use the death penalty. Often these are countries that are considered to have flawed or unfair justice systems.
When I came to prison, I was 18 years old. My cousin decided he wanted to kill somebody. I wasn't nothing but a kid. I'm sitting here right now because I wouldn't tell it on my cousin. And I be thinking to myself, how in the hell did I get caught up here? The neighborhood I came from, it was gangsters on one side and Ku Klux Klans on the other side. And I was standing in the middle. My dad wasn't even there. My mom was so broke that she couldn't buy no food. My house, there wasn't no bathroom in there. My mom had a 5-gallon bucket that she used to keep in the kitchen that she used the bathroom in. In October of 1995, my cousin ended up going to that football game. Or we was supposed to be going to the football game, and I never made it. Montreal ended up saying something about we didn't have no way to get there, and I told him that I had a pocket full of money, and I'd pay somebody to take us there. And in my paperwork, they saying we were trying to rob before I tried to pay the man. I had a pocket full of money. Where the man got shot at, man, Hazel kept going off. And the man pulled over to the side of the road and he stopped. And he said, this is as far as I can go. I put my foot on the ground and I turned and go to get out the car and I heard a gunshot. And I just froze. I turned around and I see the man with his hand up to his ear and blood running down between his fingers. Montreal had shot. And in my mind, I'm saying to myself, what the hell you shoot the man for? And next thing I know, I heard about 2 more gunshots. I never forget that night that I looked at him. I said, man, that was Tanya, baby. You just blow the damn brains out. And he said, ain't nothing I can do now. And it was over with. I remember there was a police officer named Homer Kemp questioned me the night when that happened. I looked up at that badge on his chest and I pointed at that badge. I said, you see that badge on your chest? That is your job. If I do it, I wouldn't do nothing but end up dead. That man's hands on the desk in front of him. He looked at me and said, you know what, nigga? For that, you gonna suffer. And I've been fucked up ever since. It's the first time I ever been to trial or anything like that. I didn't even know nothing about this death row thing. When they came back and said I was guilty and that judge told me they were gonna execute me, I just knew it was over with. I remember that sheriff asking me right before I came here, have I ever seen a cotton field? And I told him, other than on TV, no. And he said, well, I'm going to go the long way so I can show you one. I just remember seeing the sign that was over the front gate that said pause.
Within just 1 week, in prisons across Mississippi, 5 inmates have died at the hands of other prisoners. The killings have highlighted a system with serious problems, even beyond just this brutal violence.
Those deaths were just the tip of the iceberg. From staffing problems to crumbling facilities, Mississippi's correctional system is in a dire situation that puts prisoners and guards at risk.
I don't know what it is in this prison, but it changed people. Now, officers actually come here and just sit on their ass and go to sleep. A lot of hate to see motherfuckers actually living. They want you to just laying up in your face. They'll come around here and treat you like pure shit. I don't have no problem with them running this place like a prison. But now, don't come in here trying to make me follow the rules. You ain't even following them. For about 3 or 4 days straight, they just kept their lights on all night long. And they had us on lockdown. We couldn't even go nowhere, just sit up in the cell. What I can't understand is, why are you punishing me because of what somebody else did? What am I being good for? It's so much shit around here to fear. Superintendent told me, man, I got enough power. I can come in your cell and just take everything. I can imagine what they'll do to me. It's where I've been living all my life, trying to keep from getting stabbed. Honestly speaking, I live better now than I did before I come here. And believe me, if you seen these damn trays I had to see every day, damn trays ain't even worth it. I done ate tray for this morning. Then I ate the tray at lunch and I'm still hungry. But I ain't got no other choice but to eat it.
The prisons are discouraging health expenditures. So individuals, when they desperately need help, they find themselves getting medical help to a hospital at the last minute and often too late.
I had a seizure in my sleep, and they took me to the hospital, and my damn hand was swollen up so big, and I ended up breaking my middle finger on my right hand. And they put me off in a suicide room and took all of my clothes, took everything except for my glasses, and said I was trying to kill myself. They didn't give me no pain pills. I had to tie a damn pencil to my finger to keep it straight. My finger still hurt. They ain't gave me nothing. I done got tired of sitting here watching my friends walk out of here and these motherfuckers kill them. Friends that I've been living with all my life. People out there, they say all kind of stuff bad about people in here, me. If them folks had to sit here for 20 minutes and see what I had to go through, they would understand. Lord have mercy.